Well, we have been having a few storms this February 2022. Started with this storm Kira, worked its way up. A couple of days ago, coinciding with full moon, we had this storm Dudley, and now we're waiting for storm Eunice. It's supposed to hit around here about in an hour's time. It's already caused a load of damage down south, but we'll see how it gets when it gets into Midlands. They have brought a few trees down or further into wood. I mean, this is really thinning out now with the storms that we're having. I mean, now the trees are getting bigger in this subsoil. They haven't really got strength. But anyway, I have had a few visitors of it last week. I'll let you know. I'll gear a pan round of what's been happening. We've had a fire, and well, I'll pan you around and see what's been going off. Kids are off school last week. I've not seen it as the kids, but I'll gear a tour around. Well, it is very wet down here. It's been constantly raining, like all night and most of the day. It's fire that they've had. I'll tell you more about that later. Here's one of the visitors that we're having. This is the bird feeding food. The mice have got in and they've ate everything. But I am one step ahead. I bought some more down. It's all out, all in trees. The other visitors must have been kids. They haven't touched the build, but what they've done, they took me emergency quilt that were in a bin bag there and bought it out and had it on fire. And this is a big giveaway, really. You know, all that stuff that's inside it, all that fluff. Well, I can't moan really, because you can see this front road now. I had a bit of trouble with kids earlier on in the year, well, last year. Fair enough, they could have done an whole lot more damage. But now they've left it as it is, just burnt me quilt. So anyway, I'll wait for this storm. Get on with things. Well, I'll get down in here tonight, and out here I'll reintroduce the old bucket trap for mice. I'll give it a bit of an oil. I'll not put any water in. I don't want to kill them. I just want to let them know that I know that they're here. Started raining pretty heavy again. I think I'm not going to have a big fire if this wind's coming. I mean, it's not really blowing windy at the moment. Might feather gauge, but I might just get burner going about there. Well, here's one at mice. I've just moved burner from this corner here. It looks as though this one has fell down there, caught its head in that V there. Come through it, so shame really. I'll get it moved. Well, a lot of this wood that I'm bringing down is from work out at Skips. It's scandalous really. A bit of concrete on them, they use them for shuttering or out like that, and then they'll just bin them. So I'll bring them down, cut them into pieces, and sometimes you'll get a bonus as I'm cutting into here, making a few fire sticks. Look at this, an excellent piece of fatwood that. It's all the way through it. There's one or two like this, so I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to salvage some to make some ferro handles. All good stuff that. I'll get to try in a bit. Wait for this storm. Well, that's not a bad little haul actually for a bit of wood. Some good pieces here. If you watch this channel at all, and you know I'm a bit obsessed with fatwood, And what I'll do, I'll process them down and make them into these. Add a ferro rod, make them into these fire lighting steels. I'll try a piece. I'll try this piece here. Get it on there. Show you how it works. Wow, look at that. I mean, that is serious stuff. I'll make some handles out of that stuff. Well, I will use this water that collects in this tarp here. Mad going to waste. What I'll do, I'll boil it up in kettle and sterilise all stuff that I've got down here, like cups, plates, pans. That's fresh water in there. I'm going to get a drink on. What I'm going to have, instead of a coffee, we all get sniffles now and again. I'm going to have cut that in half, a lemon, and have it with some honey. Nocton's finest. Get some of that in. I might even have a slug of vodka in it, but I don't know. I'll give that a check out. That's been down here about over a year. Anyway, fire's on. Birds are eating my snap. Well, it is a sweet drink, that, and they're very hot. Best thing about these cups, put top on, you can keep them hot as long as you want. Spoilt it a bit by putting vanilla vodka in it, but it is what it is. No to get wasted. I'm just going to chill out now, make a few of these handles for ferrocium rods. Sit here, listen to storm pass over. Well, here I am, just whittling away at these handles, and this wind is really gusting through camp at times. There's been a lot of debris fall. And some of these sound bigger than what they are when they hit top. Plus, them spikes make holes in it. Well, the sun has just gone down on the other side of the road. We're still having some gusts of wind. I've got to send some dinner on. I've got some pork steaks. We get myself some taters boiled. Had a few tomatoes with a cob. That's dinner. In here, handles are coming on pretty well. Loads of good fire lighting material. These will come in for sticks. As for handles, yeah, some good handles here. I have got a few rods already down here. I keep them in my bag when I'm out camping. So I'll try and get a couple of handles together with ferro rod. Apart from that, yeah. Well, I've got some tomato tates on bubble. I'm going to get them with my pork steaks. And a nice cob. I'll finish them later. Well, while I've been whittling away, this storm has calmed down a touch. When I come camping, I bring a bag. In a bag it has all my battery charging stuff, a few other things, torches, also these. I'll bring a few ferro rods in it, but one of the best things you can have is camping is one of these multi-tool things. I mean, this is a Gerber. I've had this years now. While I'm down here I'm making these, I can use them screwdriver pieces there at night, make an hole in this fatwood here. I can add one of these, knock it down, and this one I'm trying to do a frog's head on this one, look. Again, I've drilled into it with Gerber, fixed that, save all that. That's good stuff, that is. I mean, there's 50 fires there. Got some sticks here. I've only bought two rods, so I'll take rest at home and just get on with things. I might even have a bigger fire now it's calmed down. And here we have them. What I'll do, I'll just secure these ends with a bit of that super glue. I think it's £6 for a quid. Same here. And I think I'll get a fire going with the frog's head. Well, here goes the frog or alligator's head, ferro rod. I'm not going to use ferro rod. I've got this one here. Same thing. Look at that. Add a bit of these chippings. Got a fire. Well, it is all calming down a bit at the moment, but we are having a bit of sleet. Well, I've made the brew. The bucket trap is all primed with a bit of almond finger. I'm going to add a bit of Twix. You're supposed to put water in here, then they fall in and drown, but I'm going to drown in. I'm going to go in there tonight, set bucket trap down here. And we're going to say it's calming down a bit, this storm. I'm not having a bigger fire than that. It's sleeting a bit. I'll get it down. Well, bucket trap's all set. Just going to lay here. May not drink. Let's see what happens. Well, a very calm morning in camp. We've even got a sunrise. Very quiet on the mast front, none in bucket. Not even a patter of feet. Birds are coming for feed. Gonna give it 5 more minutes. Get up, make some breakfast. Well, we've had a bit of sleet and snow. And it looks a bit cold down in floodplain. Well, it's a pan of bacon, a couple of eggs, might try a bit of potato, tomato pork, a brew, a couple of cobs. Snow's melting off at top now. And still some excellent pieces of fatwood coming out these this wood. I'll get breakfast done. And that campsters is perfect. Gorgeous. Well, homeless lad never turned back up. It took me about 4.5 hours to clear all this up, put all his gear under here. I mean, there's everything here from garden tools, rakes, hoes, kids' clothes. I don't think he's going to come back. It's a bit too much for me to take out in car. So hopefully it cancel might see it and pick it up. I will take that brush though. Get Bill to clean out. Apart from that, started to rain and it's a very calm day. Well, there is 1 or 2 of these thin trees that's come down, broke off at base. And 1 or 2 as you walk through it wood. Well, I've got 2 pans of water on, 1 for washing up and 1 for a brew. I didn't bring Angus last night. I thought this was going to be a sheet of water. He gets mud everywhere when he climbs up into bed. So I'll clear this debris up that fell last night. Give me Bill a sweep out with my new brush. I might move on. Well, we are having some serious changes in weather, from rain to heavy rain to sleet and snow, and the occasional bit of sunshine, but there's none here now. It's just started spitting rain again. I'm just stopping another night. I'm going to finish a couple of these handles. That's what I would have been doing at home anyway, making a mess. So I'll make it down here. I'm going to change fire over. If you're burning a few cones and a bit of fatwood chunks, it does burn it dead eventually, so I'm going to take it out at box. Floodplain has just started to kick in, slowly creeping into camp there. Like I say, we are having some heavy rain. I'll see what's happening down the dike. Yeah. So that'll be filling up that holding tank down there. I'll get on with things. Well, the fire's been changed, burning much better. A little mushroom offer in there, look amongst it all. Wood's being cut and the sun is trying to shine. Well, I am eating what's been left down here today. I wasn't expecting to stop 2 nights, but that's a tin of stewed steak, some tin tates from Dewhurst, the master butcher. When I got that out of that tin, it looked worse than dog food, and it's not looking much better now. But I'll add them tates with it. I've got a brew. I'll get on with things. Well, that's where it is, February 19th. Steak and tates on campfire. Well, in all honesty, that tasted better than what it looked. They're a bit of fat, a little bit of meat, tasty gravy, went well with tates. I didn't waste any anyway. It went down pretty well. And now we've got some going down. So I'm just going to finish them handles off and chill out for the rest of the night. Well, I've managed to get about 7 decent handles. This is the frog. That end's fixed. Same as that end's fixed. This is just cording to take size at ferro rod, same as here. All these are cording. All I've got to do now is add a ferro rod to them. Glue them in and they're ready to go. I'll not even waste any of this here. I mean, all that is shavings there and offcuts. Same here. All that excellent fat wood to make fires with, bit of prepping. It's same as this here. And if nobody's ever seen this, me do this on this channel, I'll show you again now. Bit of fat wood shavings, ferrocium rod. I use Gerber on screwdriver. Add a bit of these shavings. You've got a fire. Well, it's that that's taking most of my food, this squirrel. It's a greedy little sod. I'm not hanging about this morning. Don't but rain all night. So I'm going to get up and shoot off. Well, this old camp's weathered a few of these storms over the last couple of years, and these winds, they are thinning these trees out, you know, quite a bit. But I mean, it is what it is. This weekend, a lot of rain, a lot of sleet, a bit of snow, and a bit of high winds really, not what I expected. But anyway, I've run out of food. I'm going to batten everything down, get my son off. Well, it has been quite a chilled out weekend really, just pottering around, finding that fatwood, prepping it into handles, and I'll get some ferro rods put into them when I get home. But anyway, I'm getting off. It's been a wet weekend, so till next time, bye. Well, there they are, 7 of the finest. I added one of these ferrocium rods. They're all glued in, ready to go. I'll get on with varnishing a few of these mushrooms this afternoon while it's raining.